Who knows? Too bright.
No.
That's better.
Never make the kitchen light off.
Yeah. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. That was my lighting guy, aka my husband. This was a terrible, terrible setup, I swear. I'm hoping my messages will show up. Somebody say hello. I don't know if it's even... There we go. Hi, Paige. Hi, Krista. Yeah, I'm going to have my glasses on. There's probably going to be glare. Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Hi. Hello. How's everybody doing there? What do I have here? Well, I have a homemade pizza. It has peppers and onions. It has turkey pepperoni, and then look at this. I have some beautiful grapes and some blackberries, and that's Nikki beating up her baby. Is she not terrible? Every time I do a video or go live, she has to steal the show. She's definitely the star of this show, right? Don't those look beautiful, guys? So I made homemade pizza. I want to make sure you guys can see those really well. Maybe this way. What drink? What do you think my drink is? I'm just curious. Yeah, she just wants a pizza. She just wants the attention. Yeah, grapes with yogurts would good. So, wow, this is the first time I've been live in a long time. I'm sorry I gotta wear my glasses or else I cannot see the messages. And remember, the chat disappears very quick for me, so you may have to repeat yourself, which I apologize for already. How is everybody doing today? Diet Mountain Dew, you are correct. Krista, thank you so much. Yeah, I have my Diet Mountain Dew. Oh, that was a cup. Hey, everybody. I'll have tea. I have tea through the day of water. Hey, Mustafa, I haven't heard from you for a long time. So, hey, Mark. You love those mugs, Marcus? I do too. You're so jealous. It's so easy to make this pizza. It really is. I'm doing good. Hey. Oh my gosh, Jessica. It's been a long time, huh? So, guys, my unusual video the other day, I am so happy that you guys enjoyed it. I had such a great response for that. And I was surprised. I was very, very nervous to do that video because I've never done anything like that before. My husband had... I don't know, I was either going to go get blood work done or I was going to go get my hair done. Can't remember, but there's a dollar store in the plaza. So my husband goes, well, I'm going to run over to the dollar store while you're doing that, but I can't remember what I was doing, to be honest with you. And we meet back in the car, and he was, here, don't say I don't buy you nothing. So he spent a whole $1 on me, everybody, plus tax. And he bought that for me, and I kept thinking, and I said, where'd you get that for? And he goes, well, maybe you can put it in a video. And I said, well, how am I going to put that in a video? And, well, I thought about it. I had it probably for, what, 2 or 3 weeks? The ring pops, I'm thinking, oh, what can I do with these ring pops? And I thought, let me just do something funny, something different, something funny. So I did that. So I was really nervous to put it out there because I never did anything like that. Make him come say hello. He doesn't want to be on the live feeds. Aw, thank you, lady. So, I am so glad everybody's here. I've missed you guys so much. I really definitely love having the live chats. Hi, Mr. Superfly. They're saying hi. 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 Oh, he said hi. I don't know if you heard him, but he did say hi. But there was actually, I said there was, there was 4, which there was 4 ring pops in a pack. But it was supposed to be, yes, Mustafa, I remember you. There's supposed to be 4 different flavors. 2 of them were the same, so I just said there was 4 and I ate one, but there was really 2 apple, 1 cherry, and 1 lemon. And then it's supposed to come with a strawberry, but I didn't get the strawberry. You love my videos? Thank you so much. I'm so glad you enjoy them. Greetings from France. I was in France once when I was younger, and I loved it, really. Liked it a lot. So, but did anybody bring anything to join me today? Look at here, guys. Look at this. Is that not beautiful? Here you go. I'm so mean, huh? I love these. I remember when I was a little girl, we'd always go berry picking, honestly. And here's a grape. I bought these grapes at Aldi's. Oh, speaking of Aldi's, I'll tell you something else here in a minute. I bought these grapes at Aldi's, and me and my husband were out in the parking lot, and we were putting our groceries in the car, and of course you have to do a quarter for the cart and return it, and you get your quarter back. But this lady was there, and she's like, "Can I have your cart?" We're like, "Yeah." She goes, "Well, I hope your grapes are good." She goes, "Mine were bad. I had to throw them all away." And I'm thinking, why couldn't you tell me that before I bought them? But they're not bad at all. Can you guys believe Thanksgiving is around the corner? Well, Isabel, I'm so glad that it makes your day easier. Yeah, berry picking was fun when I was a kid. I really enjoyed it, I think. I didn't like the mushroom picking. Not really much of a mukbang. I brought some fruit and I brought this, but I usually don't get to eat when I'm, get to really eat much when I'm here. I'm gonna try to spend more attention to you, but I do have something else to show you guys. That when I was at Aldi's, they had these apple chips, and this is oh, you made some food, Gloria. What did you make? And they had regular and cinnamon, so I thought I wanted to open these up and show them to you guys. I never bought them before. I don't know if you guys had ever had them. Oy. Oh, are they? Hi, random cookies. My favorite's peanut butter. Okay, that's not going to happen. I don't have any muscles to get that one open. Oh, and it does say it's gluten-free. So, I'm telling you what, they sell these bags. Maybe we're not going to have them. Let me just tear it. You like Aldi those? The only thing, I really liked Aldi's when it first came out here because they used a lot of their brand too. But now they're starting to get more of the American-based brands. So, oh, you made some spaghetti. Oh, that sounds so good. Okay. Oh, look at here. This is cinnamon apple. That actually looks really good. When I am on a live feed, guys, I'm sorry I got to use my iPad because if I use my phone or whatever, I'd never be able to see any of the comments. So I tried to sit out in my living room. We were working on it. My husband was helping me. I couldn't get it set up out there because I don't have a proper stand for my iPad for out there. And the table is one of those tables you lift up and pull out, so it's very wobbly. So I couldn't do it out there because I'm always banging the table and you guys would be rocking and rolling. So I came into here. My husband carried a light out here for me so I could, you know, see a little bit better. And you guys can maybe see me a little bit better. I don't know if you want to see me, but here I am. So let's try this. Definitely could taste the cinnamon on there. That's really good. It's almost like candy. It's good. Did anybody else bring any food with them? Oh, can you guys hear the crunch? That's funny. Thank you, Hippie. I'm glad you love them. Oh, I'd love to come to Italy. Sorry, I'd love to come to Italy, lady. I was trying to say Italy, lady. It wasn't coming out. So, sorry. These are really good. This is almost like a sweet candy. Chow mein. I love the vegetable, I think it's chow mein. The thin noodles. Oh, really? I turned the volume up on here too, so maybe it's extra crunchy. I don't know. I'm sorry there's going to be glare on my glasses. I had to have a light put out here. So, yeah, I do love that. Oh, I will try. I don't know what to put on there, Marcus. I really don't. I looked and looked. I don't know what to put on there. I could do holiday stuff, but I don't know what to really put on there. I almost thought of doing like a little Christmas treat thing, but I don't know. It's 9 p.m. there, yeah. It's late for you guys, but that's why I did. That's one reason why I did it early. So, hope it's Sunday. Hopefully most people are at home here in the U.S. and then overseas. It's not too late for you guys. So I just want to try to get everybody on there. So if you guys think of something, you could just send it to the P.O. box. It doesn't have to be on the wish list because I just don't know what to put on there. I had several people ask me to update it, and I just do not know. You come up with a crazy idea, and it's easy, though, for me. I'll try it out. I'm going to let you guys know, I have another, hey, Benjamin, so glad you can make it. But, oh, I'm glad you made it, Lisa. I wanted to let you guys know it's top secret information. Okay, you guys listening? So, I have another video. It's not comedy or anything like that, but another video that is different. Somebody had told me, had come up with an idea as a postal worker or a mail person, and I am working on one of them where I will be your mail person. So that's a little different for me because instead of just working with, usually like if I do your makeup, it's, oh, and I am going to do a makeup next month for everybody. Makeup video next month for everybody for early Christmas because it'll be probably before Christmas. But, hey, Mukbang Terminator, that's a good name. No pickles, you're right. Darn, I forgot the pickles. But I am working on a makeup video, which will be in December. And, but for sure, I have the mail one coming up. And I decided to do like a purse salesperson. So those are all a little bit different that I haven't done before. So I hope you guys will enjoy them. Those are all on my list to come up next. I'm not sure which one's going to come up next. Probably the purse or the mail. And so just trying to do it and try different things. And I'm open to ideas as long as I have the props or the ability to do it. So if you guys ever want to just, you know, send me ideas, go right ahead. Yeah, I thought about doing wrapping paper and stuff like that. We'll see. Yeah, it gets busy this time of year, so. Or Mrs. Claus, yeah, comedy videos. I'm so glad you guys like that one. I was so nervous about that video, to be honest with you. I got these at Aldi's too. How much you guys think I paid for a pack of these at Aldi's, these blackberries? I'm not vegetarian. I definitely 100% prefer vegetarian over anything. $2.49, $3. Any more guesses before I give the price? $2.50, $1.99. We're gonna see who the closest person is. $3.99, $3.50. Going once. Going twice. 3 random cookies got it. 7,000. 99 cents. You guys know I'm cheap, so they had to be on sale. Hyde Park, phenomenal. Paranormal, sorry. No, see, I can't read. Do you look for ghosts? I'd love to go on a ghost hunt. Anybody want to invite me on a ghost hunt? I'll go. So, berries are expensive. They are too. They're normally a lot more than this, but maybe they got overabundance or something. I don't know. So here's a homemade crust. This one is from a box though, this crust. Then I worked and then did it. Oh wait, I gotta tell you guys something. I'm not gonna give any information about this because I made a video. Dunkin' Donuts came out with a new Impossible sausage. So you have to stay tuned for that video. Definitely doing that one. So. Oh, this is your first time? Luna, well, welcome. I mean, I'm so happy all of you here. I see from all different countries. I see Brazil right now, Italy. I mean, everybody name off where you're from. Do I like stuffed crust pizza? Heck yeah. stuffed crust with cheese. Yes, I still decorate cakes. Oh, really? Man, that's so neat. That is so interesting. Look at all those places. UK, Pittsburgh. You've been a watcher for a long. Well, I'm glad you finally came in. New York, Philly. I knew Mustafa was from there. He's been here for a while. Germany, England, Tennessee. I love it. Indiana, Ireland. Wow. And you're in France now? That's really great. I love it. Look how many people from everywhere can just join and we could all be together, you know, make such wonderful friendships. I bet you Ireland's awesome. I'd love to actually go to Ireland. I'd love to go to all the countries. I wish I could visit them all, to be honest with you. What's my most favorite place I've visited? I am in Florida right now. I don't know. I don't know that I have a specific place to visit because I love to see. I could go to the mountains. I could go to Caribbean. I could go, you know, different places. I love to see all kinds of different places. I do have places I'd love to see, which I'd probably never get to go. Is I'd love to go to the pyramids. I'd love to see the pyramids. That is one of my main things I'd really love to do is go see the pyramids. Should go to Sweden. I'd love to go. Oh, really? Have a lot of ghost tours. I'd love to do. I don't know if there's any ghost tours right around here, but I'd love to do a real ghost tour. You know where you stay overnight and you have the real equipment. No, I do not discuss my husband's job because he has to maintain privacy for that. But I don't really want to say much about that. But when he retires, who knows? Maybe he'll come on here with me. Who knows what happens? But he still has quite a few years. What time is it for me here? It is 4:19. Do I have kids? I have 2 boys. One's. Oh, really? I'd love to do. Is he a spy? Maybe. He's like the neighbor. He spies. Wow, that's a big pumpkin. What made me start my channel? Actually, it first started out as a mukbang channel. I didn't know really anything about ASMR at that time. And I started doing my first mukbang. You have to watch it. It's almost entertaining because I was scared. So I was very nervous and it was very bad. And it started off that. Then I started listening to ASMR and I thought, I could do that. I think I could do that. And of course I wasn't that good at first. And I don't even know really how good I am now. People say that they love it and enjoy it and I appreciate that. But, you know, I just thought I could do it. I'm going to do it. And I did. And I'm glad I did. Because I wouldn't have met so many nice, wonderful people, you know. I've met a lot of people on here, so. Bavaria. Oh, well, thank you, Luna. Oh, Connor, thank you. It is so hard, honestly. Well, I'm glad you're back. It's really hard recently for me to do the ASMR videos because of Nikki, the neighbors. I have one neighbor continue playing music. The other neighbors, they're loud and everything else, so it's really hard for me, but I'm still going to keep doing it. I don't know why my chat disappears so much. I hate it. So, what singers do I like? I think everybody... Yep, Bee Gees. So, yeah, I like the Bee Gees. Those are my favorite. Yeah. I love rock. Rock is my favorite, but it's not the super hard rock. It's more like this, you know, I actually listen to 70s, 80s, and 90s. I like music today, but not super hard. You know, it's funny. because I remember when I was younger, my rock, I would hear people say, I don't understand what they're saying. I don't understand what they're saying. And now that I'm getting older and I listen to younger people's rock, I'm like, I don't know what they're talking about. Yes, I think I'm getting old. I don't know. I feel it a lot of times. So I hate so much there's a glare on my glasses. It bothers me. Yeah, I love the Bee Gees. I really do. They are so... Well, I mean, there's only one left, unfortunately, but they'll always be, you know, my number one group. Everybody else in the house doesn't like them, probably because I like them and I play them or whatever. If it comes on in the car, I want to turn the radio off, and my husband's like, I hate them. Yeah, the Beatles were good too. I mean, I like other music too. What's everybody's favorite Beatles song? I'm trying, wow, I was just trying to think of what mine was. Oh, darn. Oh, no. Can't remember the name. I don't even know if it was the Beatles or, yeah, I like Elton. Now Elton John, my favorite one with Elton John was Benny and the Jets. I love Benny and the Jets. Oh, thank you so much, Katie. I'm so glad it helps you. I want to hold your hand. Yeah, that's good. Hey, Summer. Who is your favorite member? Probably Barry too. But they all were good. They all had wonderful voices. But he was the lead, and he definitely had the best voice out of all three of them, to be honest with you. But they all sang nicely. I have a piece of pizza, and I have some beautiful, beautiful grapes and blackberries. Look at that. Aren't they pretty? So, Here Comes the Sun. Yeah, that's a good one too. I was trying to think. Now that I do that all the time. I start to talk of something, then I forget what I want to say or what it was. But then as soon as I get off, I'll say, oh yeah, I remember what it is now, of course. So, your kids love that. I don't know, these are just red grapes, seedless red grapes. So, well, thank you, Loani. Is that how you say that, Loani? It's a pretty name. I don't know that I said it right, but it's pretty. I say strawberry is probably my favorite berry, and then probably blackberry after that. My family pretty much supports me. My husband, you know, he doesn't care. He does not want to be involved in it, but he supports me. My younger son, he doesn't really want to be involved in it neither. So, my mom has been in a video or two, and my sisters, I think I took pictures of them, put them in there, but you know, most people want to maintain their privacy, because when you do this, it does come with a lot of negativity too, even though you don't, you guys don't always see it. I do get a lot of negative too, which, you know, is not nice, but it just comes with the territory. Nikki loves it. She's the star, so she of course loves it. She makes all her noises. She does all her things. That's her falling. You can hear her walking now. Hey, little girl. She don't even look at me because her dad's going the other day. Oh yeah, Amanda, I haven't been live for a while. I did a video. It was a mukbang where I met my first subscriber, and it was so different because honestly, I never ever even thought about it. It never occurred to me that I would meet somebody on the street or anything like that. It never occurred to me whatsoever. And this person had walked up to me, almost looked a little shockish, but kind of like and was staring at me, and I'm like, oh, okay, what do I have on my face or on me now? Because even after work, I have stuff all over me if I walk around or whatever else, or, you know, or did I eat something and get something on me, but this person was looking at me, and I started staring back, and I'm thinking, why is this person staring at me? And then she had said that she thought I'd look like somebody she knew, and I said, well, what is your name? I said, my name's Christine, and she didn't say anything, and I said, well, I'm Christine. I said, what's your name? And she told me her name, which I told her I will not say on here, or where I met her, just for privacy reasons, but she said, are you the lady that makes videos? And I'm like, yes. I said, yes, I am. And I gave her a hug and stuff like that. It was really nice, but never, I swear to you, never did it ever dawn on me that I would meet a subscriber. Why I would not ever think of this, I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea why I would never think that I'd meet somebody, but I did. And it was very nice. She was very nice. She had 2 beautiful children. It was just a nice thing. Aw, thank you, Connor. You would feel like a Hollywood celebrity. Aw. So, but yeah, it's just weird how that happened. Because I never thought it, honestly. Because, I mean, I don't particularly think that anybody really wants to meet me, to be honest with you. Oh, bye, Summer. So bad you couldn't stay longer. But I'm glad you made it. But, you know, I don't think of anybody wanting to meet me, to be honest with you. So, I'm going to close these up so they don't go stale. Hi, Ann. My famous cup. Oh, and how is he doing? How is your son doing? Oh no, your phone died? I know I brought my plug because my iPad, my battery goes dead very quickly. So I thought I'll bring this and I'll plug it in after a while because I don't know how long it's going to last. So I brought this. But if I don't have a bigger screen, I definitely would not see what you guys are doing. And maybe my husband could figure something out later. So he's doing good. Oh, is everybody getting ready for Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving is just right around the corner. Can you use my plug? Sure. I don't know if I'll reach, but I'll try. I have everything except for my rolls, and I have to get dessert. But I think I have everything for ready. Is it Avisha from the UK? Avisha? Oh, I bet you are, Gloria. You getting ready for Christmas too? Yeah, that's just right around the corner too, right? We don't do really big for Christmas. Our kids are grown now. Oh, that is so sweet. That is so sweet. That has to be just such a wonderful thing. Wow. I'm so happy for him. What do I usually make for Thanksgiving dinner? I usually do turkey, potatoes, gravy, vegetables. I usually do like 2 or 3 kind of vegetables. I make deviled eggs and usually stuffing and rolls or bread, and then we have dessert. Dessert could just, you know, be just about anything. Last year, you know what I did last year? I think I told you guys. It was my husband said he didn't want anything for dessert, so I went and bought those little 50-cent pies from, because it's just me, my husband, and my son. But of course, I always try to do a leftover Thanksgiving video, so I try to make a little extra so there's leftover, because I only buy a turkey breast because we don't use the whole turkey, and it's really just a big waste. So, and I always want to try to do one. I don't know how busy I'll be this time because there's going to be people on vacation at that time, so I'm hoping I can get it in. But I bought those little 50-cent pies. I bought it like 4 of them, so we had a little variety. Pick what you want, you know. And it was just fine because we don't always have a lot of sweets in the house, to be honest with you. Somebody just followed me on Instagram, CH, and just popped up there. So hey, follow me on Instagram, guys. besides YouTube, Instagram is my most popular because it's very easy for me to access from my phone. I do have Facebook too, but yeah. Yeah, I haven't been live for a while. Right here's the cup. So, hey Benjamin, are my godchildren watching? My Instagram, I think is, can anybody verify, is it SuperFly 14? Because see, that's my other part when I start, you know, trying to think. Oh, they're being lazy and sleeping. Oh, darn them. They better not give me a thumbs down. So, what are my favorite colors? I like peach is my favorite color, I think. And I love like the teals and the greens too, but peach is my favorite. I've never been I'm glad you're here. Okay, Benjamin, thank you. It's Superfly 1967. I have so many different things I can never remember what it is, but that's my Instagram. It also, it's in the description bar. There's Krista. I'll name you off if I see you. Pop up there. I might not see them all, but if I see you, I'll name you off if you just sign up for Instagram. So rush right on over. I got you, Krista. So, and the Facebook I do some too, because I know not everybody's on Instagram, but Instagram is probably the best one because the Facebook, I don't have access to it all the time. Bojana, Koo, and then Bojana and Koo, Cassie Koo. I hope I'm getting them right. That's so bad. Yeah. Oh, good night. Thank you so much for coming by, Connor. Just follow him. Yes, it will be available later. I make them where they're available afterwards too. So. I know. Can you believe it? Banjo Cat DC, just follow. You know what's funny is I remember when I had one subscriber, probably my husband. You know, I had one, then I got two, and then I was at 5, and I got 10. When I reached 100, I thought, oh my gosh, I can't believe 100 people were following me. Now I'm at 30-some thousand. I was just talking about that, Mike, that I had met a subscriber. I met one person and I was saying how it was just weird because I never dawned on me that I'd ever meet one. Thank you, Neil. Neil joined Instagram too. That's too funny that you thought the clock was the turn signal. That's funny. So I'd probably do something like that too, to be honest with you. But I do crazy stuff like that too. There's Nikki. Her and the dog next door is so cute because that little dog, he is probably, I think 2 or 3 pounds, and she's a big 20-pounder. You're welcome, Tracy. And he wants to play with her. Now she's very moody. I won't say the other word. I'll say moody. You know, she's set in her ways. She don't want to mess around, and she thinks she's a queen. Of course, I tell you guys that. But that little dog, she does play around with him a little bit, but he's just a little teeny tiny chihuahua. He was a runt, and he's still so small. And he's the cutest. And I told my neighbor, you better watch it. I'll steal that dog. And I wasn't joking. No, I could never do that because I know everybody loves their fur baby as much as I love mine, and I couldn't imagine if I lost her, I'd be heartbroken. So I could lose my husband, but I can't lose my fur baby. He just gave me the finger. So, yeah, can lose the husband, can't lose the fur baby. I don't see any chat. Am I still live? Oh, you have a schnauzer? A miniature schnauzer. How big is that? How big is he? They don't get too big neither, right? Nobody's talking to me. Or else my internet's getting slow. Sometimes it does it. If I get booted off and we're still talking, I'll come back. That happens sometimes if you've been live with me. I bought an app and I was using it slightly. Well, she's only supposed to be 15 pounds, but she's 20. So, ooh, roast asparagus. That sounds good too. You have 2 hamburgers, but oh, I forgot what I was saying. Darn it. What was I saying? See? This is why I shouldn't go live, because I can't remember nothing. Oh, yeah, Sissy was a calico. They're so pretty cats. They really are. I love them so much. But I lose my train of thought so easily. It's just crazy. I think I hear somebody cutting grass. Oh, that does sound good, Jessica. Homemade lasagna. Darn. Let's go to Cloud's house. Of your she reminds you of Maltese? Nikki does, or you hear her huffing? Somebody is outside because she's not happy about it. Okay, what do you guys have for Thanksgiving? I know some of you don't celebrate, but if you would, what do you think you would make? Traditionally here, I think it's turkey or ham kind of thing. I do like it. I don't use it as much because it's more expensive to buy, and then the shipping in is a pretty big bottle for like travel. So you're all about potatoes. Okay, yeah, Nikki does remind me a little bit of that. She's half Shih Tzu and half Poodle, and she does remind. Oh, there's somebody walking down the street, so she is gonna go probably crazy if she sees the person. Yeah, my mom does green bean casserole too. Oh, thank you, Benjamin. Thank goodness I have somebody to remind me what I was saying. Oh, I was saying earlier that I had bought an app for my live chats, which it was really good, but it kept stopping, and I could see all the comments constantly, and it never disappeared. But on this one, the YouTube one, it just disappears. Just chocolate cake all day long, huh, Elizabeth? I'll tell you, have you guys ever had Edward's chocolate cream pie? Very good. It's really good. They also have a key lime pie. So delicious. So good. Cheesecake is good. We don't usually have a lot of desserts in the house ever. Just usually for a holiday or somebody's birthday cake, you know. Aw, thank you. You love the crazy neighbor? No, I have not, Jessica, at all. Huh? No, Mustafa, I don't. I have not been watching much YouTube at all lately. I have another lunch pack box too, Luna. I have to get it done. Hi, Aman. You had both of those? What's your favorite out of all of them? I know they have like cookies and cream, and they have all kinds of different stuff. Yeah, my crazy neighbors out there cutting grass. No, you'd actually hear their lawnmower all the way in here. Their lawnmower, I don't know what the heck's going on with that thing. It's crazy, unless they borrowed one. What I would consider doing a meet and greet. Yeah, the key lime pie is good. It would have to be somebody organized. Oh, let's all eat pickles together. There you go. No, my neighbor is not really crazy. She does flirt a little bit with Mr. Superfly. That is the truth. But she is nothing like the video. It was all just for fun. And it was actually all done I knew I was going to do a crazy neighbor, but I didn't know what I was going to say. It was all done spur of the moment. So that's why it was a little crazy. So, oh, hey, Sammy. How you doing? Don't let my neighbor see that, Kristen. She might steal it. Well, I mean, I didn't say it with, if she sees it, she sees it. I don't know. But I don't think I said anything really bad. I mean, I think I made it clear in the comments. I think so, that I put down there that, because somebody had said, was she like, I think somebody asked me that. I said she wasn't like that. I don't think they watch it. I do not tell them what my channel is, so hopefully they don't know. I had worn my SuperFly shirt out a couple times, but what did you want to ask, Sammy? I don't know if we could help you, but you can ask us. Do your colleagues know about Chimp? No. How long have I been doing YouTube? I actually have been on YouTube, I think, since 2013. I'm not sure, but I was not doing videos at first, or very few, or I'm not sure. I think 13. I'm not sure exactly. I think it's been 5 years, so what is this? Maybe 14 then? I think it's been about 5 years or so. I'm not sure about that, but yeah, my family knows. All of you guys know. I don't talk about it at work because there's no benefits to me to talk about it at work, because I don't know. I don't know that anybody's even interested. When Tracy, why did I start making ASMR? Is because when I first started watching it, I just started thinking, hey, maybe I could do that, and maybe I could help that. I do hope that mine's, I hope, I try to make mine different. I don't know if I always do that. I mean, you know, the basic tapping. I try to do more role plays. You know, but they tend to get hard. But I do some tapping and I love the craft ones. Like Benjamin was so kind. He sent the bowls. What else was there, Benjamin? He has really supported a lot, and he came up with it. And he also, he sent the garden book, which was a neat idea. He came up with that one and sent it, so it was really, really neat. And I'm just so thankful that he's helped out so much. I already announced that I do have a makeup video coming out in December. So you guys are lucky. I have a makeup one coming out in December. The rose frame. That was mine, though. That's one of my things I have in the house. It came in a set of 3. One's a rose, and one's like a lily, and then one's like, I'm not sure the other flower, but it's like little posies. Well, good. At least they help you sleep and relax. I'm so happy, Amanda. Let me plug you guys in. I'm getting worried. I have no idea. It does not tell me how much I have left, but well, you're welcome. But as I say, and I try to make them different, try to do a little bit more of the role play, because I know you guys like that a lot, but that takes like a lot of time. And the editing is terrible for me. But I want my channel to be different. That's why I hope that when you guys watch it, you give it that thumbs up and you comment and get it out there, you know, that way everybody can see them. Because I do, I don't want to sound terrible, but I do work hard on them. I really do. I have a camera, I have my iPhone, and I no longer use my iPad because the picture quality is not as good as my phone or the camera, but like for the live feed, I have to use it because I can't see otherwise. Well, I am so happy about that, Luna. Oh, really? Did you like that one, Connor? The brushing away your worries? I do have to say, if you guys remember that little gold makeup kit that I got in the mail from Benjamin. That will be in the makeup video. I was so excited to use it because it had such beautiful colors in it. Honestly, if I wore makeup, I'd probably use it myself. I think that there's another one recently, the role play where I was your ASMR therapist, did pretty good too. So I think it went pretty good. Well, I try, but it's hard to get everybody's names, but my chat goes so quick. Well, thank you, everybody. That's why I only brought one piece of pizza. Usually, when I'm here, my food gets cold and I don't get anything done, which I don't mind whatsoever, to be honest with you. Because I like cool pizza anyways. And the fruit is good anyway. There goes my phone. It's probably my mom. Look at here, guys. It's my mom. I'll call her back later. Oh, well, thank you, Luna. I try to come up with different ways, too, to try to help it. Oh, okay. So, it's actually a little bit cool here. Well, actually, it's probably cold to some people, but I'm fairly comfortable in my shirt. I don't have to have a sweater or anything, but it's cooler than it has been. You like the big salad? I love cottage cheese in my salad. I really do. If I make a salad, I want cottage cheese. I kind of said that's how I make it all the time. I do make it different sometimes, but I love ranch, I love Catalina, and I love Viva Italian are my favorite dressings. Love feta cheese, you know, and stuff like that. And I like all kinds of vegetables, but usually the bag comes with lettuce and cabbage and carrots, and sometimes I get the one with radishes, you know. It's really good. So, how long do you live? It's 36 degrees in Pennsylvania. This says it's 54, but I don't know, is that cold out there?
It is.
My husband said it is. How did I adapt moving from PA to Florida? You know what? I swear it is true, the climate changes, because when I first moved to Florida, it was hot, but now it's a lot hotter. I think, personally, that it is a lot hotter. I love the cold weather. I don't think I can live in it anymore, but I really do like it. Oh, how long I'll be live? I'm not sure. I'll be on for a little bit longer, though. Maybe you guys get bored of me and everybody hangs up. I don't know, but I'll be on for a little longer. Do you visit PA sometimes? I have not been back to Pennsylvania. Oh my gosh. 20 years? 19, 20 years? I would like to go back. I do miss it. I still have lots of family there. I have lots of friends there that I went to school with that I still have contact with, some of them. I was from, hey Mary, how are you feeling? I was from southwest Pennsylvania, close to West Virginia and Maryland. So, but it was from a small city. I don't think anybody probably know it on here, but you know, I had a fun time. Growing up as a child there, I really had a nice time, but it was so different, obviously, than it is now, you know. Oh, well, thank you for coming by, Amon. Oh, you're from Cumberland, Maryland? Maryland was not far. We'd always go to Point Marion. Oh, good. I'm glad you're doing well. So, but, yeah. Sorry, something just came into my mind. Hey, Benjamin, please keep an eye out here soon. You guys, oh wait, I was trying to say. I mean, we're fenced in. I mean, some people have chickens. Some people are allowed to have chickens in their backyard. Like we are because where I end, there is no houses. But if there was houses, I couldn't. We don't have chickens, but I mean, everybody has their yards fenced in. But I don't know about cages and stuff like that. I don't really see too much of that. But you definitely get sunburned. I mean, it can be hot here in January, and you got to run the AC. Just yesterday, I was in shorts and a tank top, and today it's cold. You know. Well, I don't know, but the mosquitoes are horrible here. They are horrible. I don't even like to go outside at night. Poor Nikki, when she has to go out at night, I stand on the screen porch because those mosquitoes love me and they attack me. You know. That's one thing that is super horrible in Florida is mosquitoes. Yeah, the snowbirds are starting to come. We have several neighbors that are snowbirds, and they come every year around this time. So, but and the wasps are bad here too. Every time you turn around, there's wasps trying to make nests everywhere, and I'm highly allergic. You guys know that. I can't be around them. You know. But they're always making nests, and they scare me. But I was watching. I only watched it for a little bit. There's a new program on TV, and I don't remember the name. Where it's two guys that they will get stung or bit by things to rate how bad it hurts to get stung or bit by them. I don't remember the name of it. It just came on, and I started watching for a little bit. It didn't really interest me that much, but in a way it did, but in a way it didn't. I don't know how to explain it. It seemed to be interesting, but I'm thinking, I would never do that. I remember one of the things was a tarantula, bird-eating tarantula or something like that. They were getting bit by, and one was a wasp, and it was called a certain kind of wasp. It was a big yellowish wasp, and they would let these things sting them or bite them. And I seen the previews. There's even a snake and whatever else. I'm thinking, heck, no way. You know. Nothing like that's going to bite me, unless it's by accident. I certainly not lit it, but if I get bit by a wasp, it'd probably kill me. No, no, it wasn't. I don't think it was called Brave Wilderness. I don't think so. I'm trying to think of what the heck it was called, because it was brand new. Anybody watching Survivor? I am. I'm trying to think of what that was, but yeah, it was really weird, and I'm thinking, I'd never let anything like that get me. Oh, really, Connor? I mean, snakes are good, too. I mean, everything has its purpose, obviously. You know, snakes will get the rodents, bees, pollinate. I mean, we wouldn't be around if we didn't have bees. Oh, thank you, Katie. How are you doing? I'm glad you could come by. I want to also, I don't know if Pinky will be watching this right before I was going to go live. We had talked, and she's not feeling good, so we want to send well wishes to Pinky. So I feel bad. She's pretty sick. But, well, she was not feeling good, and she got worse, so I don't think she'd mind me saying that. So let's send her well wishes to Pinky. So, but from Dubai, that's another place that'd be nice to go to too. Wow, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I would one thing I'd 100% want to do if I could, and this is gonna sound crazy. I really don't know, Madison. I suffer from psoriasis, but I don't know about that. But hey, Sally, I'm so glad you could make it by. That's so nice you come by. But this is gonna sound crazy. Oh, well, I'm glad you made it by, Tills. Honestly, I really am. That's okay, Katie. But I hope, I don't know if I don't think the comments stay in the live chat, but if they do, I hope she sees them all. So, I don't know if anybody ever watches the videos where people go and get a massage and they give a head massage, they give arm massage, they give leg massage, they scrub your hair, wash your hair, they clean your ears and do all that stuff. I want that. I want that. So, hey, there's a man passing up here. There he goes. His little girl's not following him. Your shadow's not following you. We always call her the shadow because she follows him everywhere he goes. She's out in the room, but I definitely. Do you guys ever watch a video like that? I definitely would love to do that, but they don't do that around here. You know, man, I'd love to be able to do that. I don't know if I keep getting stuck or not here, because either nobody's talking or are you guys getting bored of me? I don't know. Oh, thank you, Hannah. I'm so glad you came by. I know. Don't you like those kind of videos? Would you not? Would anybody else like that? Am I just crazy? I'd love that. I mean, and they do your nails. They do everything. Even in the back, they do the chopping on you and everything else. I'd love it, honestly. But I don't think anywhere in the U.S. they do anything like that because of, you know. Oh, well, thank you, Oren. You really want a professional facial? I'd like one of those too. So, anything really that's relaxing, I'll take. You know, get my pedicure is nice and whatever else, but that just looks so wonderful, so relaxing, and they always tell you the price. And like for our money, it's just a few dollars. Like their money's like, I'm not sure which country it was, if it's Vietnamese or whatever this is, the Vin, but I think it's Vietnamese. I'm sure I'm not saying that right either, but it's like 300 Vin, and it's like only a few dollars of our money. So it shows you a big difference in money. Well, thank you, Amanda from Canada. But, oh wow, really? Anissa? That's a good idea, actually, Sarah. But, I do hear people would say that they got like in a whirlpool or a massage and it caused more problem than not. I know one time my neck was bothering me when we went on a cruise, and this lady says, the spa place said, can I give you a sample massage on your neck? And I'm like, okay, because I thought, well, maybe it'd help. Oh, it didn't help. I was like crooked for days after that. So I can see how that could happen, honestly. You know, sometimes it wreaks more havoc than anything else, but if you're feeling good and you're not having any problems, it does feel nice. But facials are really nice too. And I love to get a pedicure. I love to have my feet rubbed too. So, I don't know. True. Some are for medical purposes too, you know. If you maybe had hurt yourself, sometimes a massage is for medical and it does hurt. I know a girl I work with, all of us, our arms hurt us, you know, from work. And hers hurts her real bad. She gets a massage, and she says it hurts more getting a massage, but after a few days she could tell the difference, you know, in her arm. Oh, he knows, Sarah, that I love the feet massage. When I was pregnant with my youngest son, he would rub my feet every night, but then I started getting greedy. more, and then he wouldn't do it anymore. Okay. cake cutter, so he wouldn't even do it anymore. So out with the old and in with the new. He's gonna have to go. Now he has Nikki, which is more important. I am a cake decorator. I do cakes for weddings. I do cakes for parties. I do decadent desserts and all kinds of things. Cupcakes, all kinds of stuff. Oh, Mustafa. I don't know. I'm being punished at the moment, so it's not the best situation. You know, if like I said, I'm the type of person, I gotta open my big mouth. It gets me in trouble, and I get punished. You know, being part-time, I could get no hours to 40 hours, and right now I'm being punished, so that's why I was able to do the live feed. I had a little less hours and can do stuff, so, but it doesn't help, because I went on my cruise and I didn't get paid and stuff like that, so it tends to not good, but I do have a wedding cake one. Yes, I do have a role play. So I do have one. So you have to check it out. It's on my playlist. I don't do really decorating much at home. I don't have all the materials here. I used to. I downsized my kitchen and I don't have as much as I used to have, nor the space. You guys see my counter space. So, okay, Anissa, have a good evening. Thank you for coming by. But I don't have as much counter space and stuff like that. And I mean, a few years ago, I did my nephew's wedding cake here. So, but it was nothing fancy. You know, I don't even have really a turntable here. I had to take my Lazy Susan to spin my cake around. But it's funny how they come up with the name Lazy Susan. How did they come up with that one? Wonder if the person making it was mad at Susan. I don't know. Makes you wonder, right? I don't know. Maybe they come up with Krabby Chris. The biggest cake I've ever done? Probably 4-tier. 4-tier. And then they usually have sometimes some to the side, which would be 2 and 2, so there's 4 more. So it'd be 4-tier this way, and then 2 and 2 would be my biggest. Normally, nowadays, people are getting smart. They are doing smaller cakes and doing a lot of cupcakes. Very cost effective. So if you ever think about your wedding cake, you could have a main cake, which is a little smaller for show, for you to cut, and then have a plainer cake, a larger cake, or cupcakes separate, and you save a lot of money doing that day. Oh, thank you, Maureen. Thank you so much. Smart choice. Yeah, and it's like, it just saves you a lot of money. Oh, you're welcome, Daisy. Yep. It's really the same cake, you know? So you mix the cake and you mix the cupcakes with the same mix. It's really the same thing. It's just fresh baked. The icing is always freshly made. So, you know. But it's really smart. If anybody's thinking about getting married, that's definitely an option. Yeah, cupcakes are in. The naked cakes are in now too, where it's very, very little bit of icing. Do my eyes look strange, or is it me? I don't know. No, I do not do a lot of baking. At work, I just decorate. Trust me, it keeps me busy from the time I go in to the time I leave. I don't take a break or anything. Oh, thank you. But yeah, it is the best part, but a lot of people are starting to cut back now, you know, on the icings and stuff. But yeah, I have like people that will buy like a 2-tier wedding cake, and then they'll buy a big sheet cake that feeds 80 people, 1 or 2 of them. And compared to spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars, you know, you get that for less than $100 and it feeds 80 people. It's a really good deal. These berries are so good. Kid you not. I like my I wish I had good acting skills. I don't. I was saying earlier, it was just I just did it really basically by ear. I started just doing it. I thought, well, I'll just think of as I go, and that's what I did. Definitely no acting skills. Did you guys really believe it at the beginning? That's pretty neat if you did. Aw, thank you, Luna. Oh yeah, plus back in the older day, the cakes were a lot harder to make, to be honest with you, because they had a lot of string work, and string work's not in anymore. A lot harder, to be honest with you. So, but the it's was so tedious, and it was so hard, and every time you tried to do the string works and stuff like that, it'd break. But they were definitely, I think, harder than cakes nowadays, because now it's more modern. They have the fondant, and it's not as stringy or anything like that. So I saw a comment, and I can't remember where did the name Superfly come from? I saw that. I wanted to answer that. Nikki would run around the house and go crazy, and she would literally, we have a sunken living room, she'd fly up the stairs, or she'd fly down, and I'd always call her Superfly, and hence that's where I get the name Superfly. So from her. But it's crazy. Oops. My husband's getting ready to leave soon for work. That's when the party really begins. Oh yeah, it was funny, because that bird, I swear he didn't like my car, because he was out there a few times, and he pooped on my car a few times too. And that one time I caught him, and he's turning his head with his one eye looking at me. You better get off my car. I was like, man. And I swear, this is probably not the nicest thing to bring up, why some people are eating, but one time, one of them birds had diarrhea on my car. I was embarrassed to drive my car home. It had dew all over it. I swear it had diarrhea. And it was all over the place. And I thought, son of a gun, I was literally embarrassed. That's how bad my car looked. It was so funny. I mean, I go out there and I was like shocked at what I saw. So I must have pissed one of them off somehow. But they can make a big mess, these birds. You know, I mean, I'd rather be on my car than on me. That would have been horrible. But yeah, you gotta keep an eye out for these guys. They are messy sometimes. So it was just funny. But yeah, I remember when I go to work, there's this big pond. It has so many ducks, and they are the cutest things. It's so funny because they just go start walking in the street, crossing the street, and all I see is that little tail feather. Each one of them in a row across the street. You have to stop and wait for them to cross. They're the cutest thing. In the wintertime, a whole bunch flock to this area, and you see people feeding them, and they all are crowding around getting fed, so they're really, really cute. I want to go there one day and feed them too. But they're just the cutest thing. It's so funny. I just love to watch them. I always say, shake that tail feather, because they walk across the street. So it's cute. Yeah. But oh, yes. I do have a reading ASMR one coming up. I got that book. And I did tape that, but I have not edited it. It's going to be a really hard edit. I was really excited to do the book. It's a beautiful book and stuff like that, but I had a hard time reading it. I had the hardest time reading it, and it made it really difficult. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that that book turned out nice. I hope so much. Hey, Zeri. I'm hoping it turned out good, because, you know, I couldn't see. It was really hard. I had to stop so many times and try to see it closer and do whatever to read it. But I hope it turned out okay. It was, that whole book took me almost an hour and a half to 2 hours to read, and it shouldn't take that long, but that's how long it took me. So it's going to be a lot of editing. Thanks for reminding me. So, hi Tiffany. No, nobody's talking to me. Are you guys ready to hang up now? Sean. Hey, Sean. But I don't want to bore you guys. I have some beautiful, beautiful blackberries and grapes here. And I have some pizza. Well, you guys got to keep talking to give me something to talk about. Some of the neighbors are coming home now. They're noisy too across the street. Oh my gosh. Me and my husband were talking about the one neighbor's car. He revs it and revs it and revs it and revs it all time and hours. So, what are you getting ready for, Ash? What was your favorite video to film? I would say my makeup, because it definitely is a lot more personal towards you guys, you know, because I'm doing it. So, oh, that's nice. Where are you guys going out to dinner at? Oh, I'm glad you like the cake advice. Is there plans? My invitation in the mail? No, I'm just teasing, just joking. Well, I got that makeup video coming out in December for you guys, so I'm gonna make one for December for sure. Just from watching other ASMR videos, I thought, well, I'd like to make some because I liked how they did help me relax and want to fall asleep, and I wanted to help other people. Yeah, if you guys want to do a postcard video, start sending some postcards and we'll do a big postcard video. Or a Christmas card video if you guys want to do a Christmas card. And send it in the mail. I'll open them on I'll open them on a video. Is that the name you gave it, Amy's? Animes? I'm not sure if I said that right. Yeah, a lot of people came up with names. Do I have plans for New Year's Eve? I don't know. I don't know if my husband has off, so, but I don't drink, so it's not really a huge deal to me. So, well, if you guys, the P.O. box is always in the description. If you guys want to do a Christmas card, and I could do a video on it closer to Christmas time, start sending them now, and then I'll have them all here before I make the video, because I have to make the video ahead of time because Christmas it gets really busy and stuff like that. Where do you think you'll cruise to next? Well, I do have a little cruise booked in January just for the Bahamas, but this was already pre-planned a while back because it was really cheap. And then our next one, you'll have to wait and find out. I don't know. I'm having a lot of trouble with vertigo, so we'll see what happens there too, right? So, but yeah. We actually have our one plan for next year, because you got to plan ahead. You got to plan ahead on the cruise, because you can make payments on them. Then you don't have to come up with this big chunk of money at one time. If I didn't do that, we wouldn't be able to go on cruises neither. I mean, who could afford to spend all this money on a cruise? You know, make your plans. Oh, you couldn't go this time, Amanda. I love them. I really do love them. My vertigo was just bad this last time. I kind of, you know. What do we put on a Christmas tree? Well, to be honest with you, we have a, what's that called? Optical tree with the different lights. I used to have real, and then we had the big artificial. Now I'm down to a 4-foot, you know, Christmas tree that we just pull out and put up. My kids are older. I don't really need it. My next tree would probably be the Charlie Brown tree. You know, until I have grandchildren, it's not going to be a big thing, really. We don't do that much, really, for Christmas. I don't usually need anything, so, you know, it's not really a big deal. I mean, when you had kids, it was a lot more fun because you got to watch them open up the gifts and stuff like that, but... Oh, I bet. It is a beautiful thing. Christmas is a beautiful holiday. We used to do the lights outside. We used to do everything. Now, I did like it when the lights were outside because when you'd sit on the porch, it was like a different... It was different because you had that lighting hung, and it was different, you know, different, not so bright as a light, and it was like sitting out, and it was Christmas time, so it was really neat. But yeah, we just had that optical. I don't know if you guys know what I mean. I don't think they make them anymore. This thing, this tree is many years old, and I'm surprised it's still going, to be honest with you. We keep looking for another one and cannot find it. So, and just the lights change, trickle around like that. So, I love it. Well, next year our porch is going to be redone, and so there won't be anything on there because it'll be all new. So, but the porch, you know, it's just a, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. You'd have to ask my kids on that one. They usually was always into games and stuff like that, so probably just games and stuff. So, but my favorite thing from them was the homemade ones, and I did. If you guys check my jewelry box video, it was an ASMR video where I showed you what was in my jewelry box. There's a ring in there that was from my oldest son when he was a kid, and it is just so special, you know. You have to watch the video to really see what it looks like and what it was. It was just the most special gift, you know, and how much he wanted me to have that gift was just beautiful. Thank you so much, Nat, for coming by. I appreciate it. I still have some things from my kids, but I tend to start dispersing it out so that they have them. You know, if anything happens to me, I would make sure they have everything. Oh, wow. That is so neat that you quit smoking. That is just wonderful. So, do you get a gift for your dog? Do you really have to ask that question? I'm being funny. Yes, she gets a gift. She's the first one that gets a gift. Me and my husband, there's usually no gifts for us, but she gets a gift or two. She's such a brat. She really is, honestly. You know. I'm trying to think. You know, one of my few memorable gifts, right? You guys know what I mean. Memorable. There you go. Memorable gifts. A couple of them. One was a guitar. I wanted a guitar so bad, and I got a guitar. And then it's so funny. I had the guitar for a little bit. My brother-in-law, which wasn't my brother-in-law at the time, it was my sister's boyfriend. His family was over visiting, and one of his brothers wanted to play Elvis Presley on it, and he broke all the strings, so I had to have it redone. And one of the things that I wanted really bad was a marionette, which is probably an odd gift for a kid, but I wanted a marionette, and my parents got me one. And it had the cross-looking thing on the top where you moved it around, and it was just the neatest thing. I don't know why I wanted a marionette, but I did, and I got one, so that was different, you know. But I don't know if you guys know this or not, because unless you have a channel, you probably don't know. And I feel kind of bad because YouTube came out with a new rule that you had to say your channel was for, you know, certain age groups. Basically, it's not 100% that way, but, and I feel bad because I know I have a lot of young viewers, but when they say for 12 and under, it has to be certain criterias, which I didn't meet, so I had to say mine was not for kids, so mine's just for 13 and over. But I feel bad because I know I had some young viewers, and I hope that somehow they could still watch, you know, the ASMR and stuff like that and enjoy it. But I didn't have but a choice but to do it. It made me feel really bad that they made me pull it because my channel is basically nothing bad that they couldn't watch, I don't think. I mean, maybe I've cussed here and there. I'm not sure. I try not to. But, you know, but they came up with this. Everybody has to follow it, or else, you know, you have to. It just says by law you have to follow it. So I feel kind of bad that they did that. But I do understand it, of course, you know, because some people put some stuff out there that's not appropriate and not good for children. So I definitely do understand that. But there's Nikki stretching out. She's like, Mama, I'm bored. Yeah, some are. So yeah, I could understand why they do it. So, hey, Connor. But yeah. So I just feel kind of bad because I do know that I had a few that were young that liked to watch it. So, Nikki's so precious. Come hang around her for a little bit. That girl traumatizes me. She really does. And in the middle of the night, especially when it's just me and her, she'll wake up, running to the end of the bed, barking, going crazy like somebody's broken the house. I'll jump up and I'm like, what? And then of course I can't go back to sleep. She literally traumatizes me. But I love her. I wouldn't get rid of her for nothing. So, I know my husband certainly wouldn't. That's his little girl, so. But I don't think the lighting's too bad. I have a light over here. The one above me, it tends to hum. It's one where you pull it down, it gets brighter, 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 and it tends to hum. And then this one here is a little bit better, or else I wouldn't have any light, because that's one of the reasons why I did go earlier, because it gets dark so fast. You know, it's not even 5:30 and it's getting dark outside. So. How old is Nick? Nick is 19. Well, good. I'm glad, because I was worried, because I was trying to sit out in the living room with this light. My husband had to drag it out here into the dining room. So, but you ever went to dog school? Is it? No, actually, no. I did all Nikki's training here at the house. She caught on like this, you know. Plus, I had a little snack that helps out too. So she, when she first came, we got her on a Friday, and I had to have her to the vet as soon as I could to have her checked out. So I made an appointment that Monday, but right away started training her with a little treat. I take her out every 2 to 3 hours to go potty, and I feel really bad the first night. You know, I didn't think about what was best for her when I felt bad. And I made her a little bed, but I didn't know how traumatized she was really when we got her, because she is a rescue dog, and I didn't realize how traumatized she was, but I can only imagine how fearful she was that first night and stuff like that. But when I got her to the vet, they said get the cage out, open it up, and let her go in and out there as she wants, so she has a little place of her own and she feels safe. And that was the best thing I ever did. When she was ready to go night-night, she'd grab her baby and she'd go right into there and she'd go right to bed. And that was a good part of training too, because the doctor said she won't go potty where she sleeps. Now, I mean, granted, you leave a dog too long in a situation, they're going to go potty because they have to, you know, and they can't control it. But if you do what you're supposed to do, they won't go potty where they sleep. So we'd put her in there for the night, and it was the best thing we ever did, because she's definitely not caged now, and I don't really want to. Some dogs you have to, because they tear up the place and there's not really much you could do. But but putting her in that was probably one of the best things we ever did. But I would take her out potty every 2 to 3 hours. I start showing her tricks. Then I realized that girl would do anything for a treat. So I taught sit, lay down, roll over, you know, stay, all this stuff. So yeah. I would like to, well, you still have to pay for rescues, which isn't a problem neither. And, but she came from a horrible hoarding place, and she was so young, so I can only imagine how horrible it was that she's so traumatized. And she has such bad anxiety. I can't take her in the car. She cries the whole time. but she came from a hoarding place in Georgia. So, but, and it's since then it's closed down, I heard, but I'm sure a lot of these places reopen in another place and stuff like that. But yeah, I would basically, you know, do anything for her, really. She's just like a kid to me. She's looking at me, shut up, lady. So, but if I ask for a kiss, she won't give me a kiss. She's greedy. She is greedy. I'm gonna have one more of these pretzels. Do I have grandkids? No, I don't have any grandkids. But a lot of people like to call me grandma in here. I don't know if I like it so much, but what am I gonna say, right? I probably am old enough to be their grandma. Those are those. I got these from Aldi's, from those of you that didn't see this earlier. They're apple chips. This is cinnamon, and they have plain too. It's so good. And if you heard that earlier, that was Nikki licking. Drinking. But guys, I'm sure you guys are getting bored of me. These are really good. They're just like candy. Oh, thank you, Vendor. That's why I like to have people to help me out on here. My favorite Christmas movie. Favorite childhood memory. Ew. Don't know if I can remember back that far. My favorite Christmas probably has to be okay, I can't think of the name. What's the one with the boy that wants the gun? I'm joking on that. Thank you, Christmas Story. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. Can't remember. Right, Christmas Story. And probably my favorite childhood memories are camping. I loved to go camping when I was a kid. And it was real camping. Tents, you know, campfires, roasting marshmallows, you know, we'd always go camping in this one place, and you'd have to walk to the water. There's a nice little walk. You go there. They had this big slide and stuff. So, hey, Restful Tingles. I was looking for you the other day. I didn't see you on. You're not on YouTube anymore with videos? But, yeah, I loved it. I'd still love to do it today. Maybe I couldn't lay on the ground and attend anymore. But, you know, maybe a nice air mattress, or maybe a camper now because I'm older. But even in a camper, I think I told you guys this story. We had tents. We had campers that you crank up. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Kristen. And we'd have the crank up one, and when it would rain, the rain would come through. So that was a pain in the butt, because you'd lay there and all of a sudden the water would be dripping on you. But it was still fun. I mean, as a kid, it was fun. And then we upgraded to RV too, but we still did the tents and whatever else, because we'd bring tents, and like the adults would sleep in the RV and we'd sleep there. But we would close all the blinds in the RV, and my uncle had a PA system, and it was so funny. We were kids. It probably sounds terrible now, but we'd watch for guys walking down there, and we'd say, "Hey, good looking," and they'd be looking around. Who's saying that? We would say stuff to the PA system and stuff like that. And we were just teenagers, 12, 13, 14, that age. But it was so funny to be able to do that, because you'd have the person looking, what the heck? But it was so funny. I can remember one time my uncle was outside in a lounge chair, and we're all sitting there. And, so I'm working on a video intro. Oh, well, thank you so much, Kristen. Probably the SuperFly 67 at yahoo.com, which should be in my description too. So I'd like to see that. That's interesting. But my uncle was sitting out, and this is back in the day when they had the folding chairs that it was like one you could lay in, but it folded this way, then it folded this way, and it was like a little square. I'm sure they still make them, but that's what it was then. And he was outside laying on there. We're all hanging around, and all of a sudden, this skunk comes into the campground. We're all looking, and it's right by him. So we get up and take off real quick. We're not gonna get sprayed by the skunk. And he's laying there, and then finally, when we get away, we're like, "There's a skunk right next to you." So it was so funny. It really was, man. That is the best times. I mean, I have to say, growing up in my time was fun. It really is. It's different than now. I'm not saying now isn't fun, but I do know when I was growing up, it was so different. It was so nice, honestly. So wonderful. I wish you guys could have been there. So, whoop. Okay, good. It landed on the plate. But, yeah. I've never been sprayed by a skunk, thank goodness. Our dog did once. Yes, I have tried green tea. It's good. Our dog got sprayed by a skunk once, though, and he came home smelling so bad. It was, wasn't it? Simpler back then. No cell phones. No nothing. Well, I don't know. I don't even remember. We just had to, back at that time, I had to hear people would bathe and wash and try to get off. It took a while to get off, so. Mr. Superfly's leaving. Okay, love you. Drive careful. Make that money, sir. No. Bye, Mr. Superfly.
I love you.
Oh, he said, love you guys. He's talking to Nikki, I'm sure. Yeah. Bye-bye. So. Oh. See you, bud. So. He has a very, very deep voice, and sometimes when he talks, he sounds mean. I don't know any other way to say it. He's not, but his voice is so strong. I don't know if you guys know it. Do you know what I mean? It's like so strong. Even Nikki sometimes, he could be talking normal to her, and she'll get like, what I do? And it's like, oh, you're scaring her. But he's not really saying anything. You know, he could yell though, trust me on that one. But just normal talking, he has that loud voice. Oh, where did we meet? We met through, he would travel, and I met through friends and stuff like that. And then when he was away, we would talk through AOL. Winter gal just sent a message. Okay. I thought she signed up for it. She must be on Instagram already. And then when he was gone, we would connect through AOL so we could talk and stuff like that. But at that time, when he would be overseas, it was very, very expensive. You had to pay per minute at that time. And you had to here too. This is when AOL first came out. And I think you had to pay per minute here too. I'm not sure, but then, or no, you had a monthly bill that you had to pay, I believe. I can't remember exactly. And then I went to another company that was a lot cheaper. I can't remember what AOL charged, but I don't even know if AOL still exists. Because once I left them, I didn't never go back. So. It wasn't bad. But, I mean, that's what we had at the time. And it was dial-up. You had to dial up, and it kept your phone busy all the time. Nowadays, you can be on the internet, on your cell phone, on your home phone, on your computer phone, watching TV, and still everything goes through. So, but hey, guys, I've kept you on here way too long. I have to clean up all my mess here and get some other things done. I need to take a shower here soon and everything else, but I definitely enjoyed this so much. I've missed you guys. I will try to come a little sooner. So don't go. Restful Tingle says don't go. I know. I wish I could stay on here forever, but not gonna happen. Oh, okay. Thank you, Winter Gal. But thank you. And I appreciate you guys so much. I hope that you know how much I appreciate all of you. Thanks for helping out, Benjamin. I really appreciate that too. But I hope that we could do this again soon. Watch out for my upcoming videos I told you about that are coming up. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day or wonderful evening. No matter where you are, I love you guys very, very much. And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.